Alright, I'm in my M22 Locust, and I'm pretty well the bottom of the tier scout. Bottom of my tree over here, and theoretically the only thing I'm normally good for is scouting. So I want to teach you a little bit today about light tanks. And it's got to be the most misunderstood class of tanks out there. So I'd like to teach you a few tricks to make this tank highly effective. The first thing about light tanks is you have to learn to be highly aggressive. You have to be aggressive, and I can't say enough about aggression. I mean, this is an aggressive person's tank. So scouts are known for scouting. Let me show you how that works. Just kind of peek up over a hill somewhere. There you go. You locate the enemy. You kind of keep them lit up, holler for help, and get your buddies to come. Alright, that's scouting. Nothing real sophisticated. Just don't get your butt shot in the process. So, in order to be destructive with one of these, there's a few techniques I have to introduce you to. The first one's right-clicking. So, this is the only tank group that you're really going to use the right-click functionality with, the Autoaim, where your gunner automatically keeps the crosshairs on the bad guy. You just right-click on them like that, and you drop your gun on them and shoot. Scouts almost always engage all enemies within 50 meters, up close and personal, and in that situation, that right-click is invaluable. I can't seem to can't get no aim on this guy. So I'm going to drop down off the hill using my auto aim. There you go. And auto aim made me able to take that shot the way I did. So the second technique I want to talk about is highly aggressive. This is an aggressive man's technique. It's called circling. So what we're going to do, here you see off to my side now, we got two forward facing guns squaring off, and neither one of them's going to move. So I'm going to use my scout and bust out and end this conflict. And I want you to watch the technique I'm doing. Watch where the enemy's gun is facing. I come out and around the guy. Notice he can't get his gun turned fast enough to get on me. No matter how much he swings, he still just can't get his gun around on me. Look how quickly this tank's moving. And that's the technique right there. That's the basics of the technique. So, a few things you want to think about is it pretty well, if I didn't use the right click function, there's no way that I would have been able to aim and move that quickly at the same time and hit anything. That right click function has my gunner auto aim for me, and all I do is hold down the left mouse button and I'm able to wreak some serious damage. And it works really well. The second thing is you gotta be aggressive. Just like when that forward facing gun just now came up out of there, if I didn't just jump out and take off after it and go for it, I would have never got those kills just now. So we're in a horrible losing game right now. We've been losing this whole time. I just took two more bad guys out, and there's some 5 left, 4 left. We're still outnumbered. And you know, it's always best when you get in these losing games to look at it as an opportunity, not as, you know, don't let it depress you. When you get depressed, you lose that aggression, that fire in you that makes you aggressive. You just want to give up. So, you get a losing game, think of it as an opportunity to excel. Just have fun with it. You're going to make a whole bunch of kills and do really great that game. Take your time, take it one at a time. I think I just seen a tree fall out in the distance. I know I did. Let's go down here and investigate. Alright, so here's what my goal is. I'm going to run up this hill. I'm going to get auto aim. I'm going to right click with this guy and get auto aim going. And then all I'm going to do is focus on which way I need to drive my tank to keep his gun from pointing at me. Like left, left. Yep. See, he never was even able to get his gun around to point at me. And this guy here, he's trying to point his gun at me. He's trying. I don't want to circle him so fast that I come around in front of his gun again. Just circle him slow enough to get good side shots or whatever. Just like that. Look at which way his barrel's pointed. Can he shoot at me? Nope. No, he never stood a chance. And this is the power of the speed of these lights. I wonder if I can get a hit on this guy before going up the hill. Oh, I wasted too much time. This is the power of lights. That incredible speed that they have and the ability to turn really sharp and quickly. You see how it plays out in combat and one-on-one. If you can get these tanks one-on-one, one at a time, and come around them and circle them like that with the auto aim on. You gotta have that right click auto aim on them. You gotta have everything in motion. You gotta be aggressive. Aggressive is the key to it. So basically, we just turned this horrible losing game into what looks like now a victory. There's only one guy left. I killed 5 guys through that game. Had 2 kills kind of stolen from me. Hey, there's a winning game. That's the technique, and that's how it's done. I hope it helped.